Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rohina Ali.
And I am Sadia Tasadduq.
With immense gratitude, we welcome our distinguished chief guests, honorable management of ISP and respected parents on this auspicious occasion of rewarding.
We begin this ceremony with a prayer for Almighty Allah's blessings. I call upon Hasnan Ijaz to enlighten our evening with the verses of the Holy Quran, our ultimate guidance and salvation. Hasnan Ijaz.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا كبيرا وأن الذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة أعتدنا لهم عذابا أليما ويدعو الإنسان بالشر دعاءه بالخير وكان الإنسان عجولا وجعلنا الليل والنهار آيتين فمحونا آية الليل وجعلنا آية النهار مبصرة لتبتغوا فضلا من ربكم ولتعلموا عدد السنين والحساب وكل شيء فصلناه تفصيلا وكل إنسان ألزمناه طائره في عنقه ونخرج له يوم القيامة كتابا يلقاه منشورا اقرأ كتابك كفى بنفسك اليوم عليك حسيبا صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah. Let us now listen to the translation of these holy verses by Mrs. Uzma Kaisar.
Beginning with the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Indeed, this Quran guides to the most straight path and gives glad tidings to the believers who do good deeds. That for them is a great reward. And those who do not believe in the hereafter, we have kept prepared for them a punishment most painful. And man prays for evil like the way he seeks goodness, and man is very hasty. And we created the night and the day as two signs, and we therefore kept the sign of the night indistinct and the sign of the day visible, so that you may seek the beneficence of your Lord and know the calculations of the years and the accounting. And we have explained all things in detail, distinctively. And we have attached the destiny of the man to his neck, and we shall bring forth a register for him on the day of resurrection, which he will find open. It will be said, read your ledger. This day you are sufficient to take your own account.
Kuwait, the country known for peace and prosperity. May God bless its citizens and residents to maintain its lifelong stability and prestige. Now I would like to request all my honorable guests to rise and pay respect to the national anthem of Kuwait.
Pakistan was established in 1975. It has been recognized worldwide for its outstanding performance in imparting high-quality education both at Pakistani and British system. For thousands upon thousands of students, this home of education has been a gateway to leading distinctions. The principal of this glorious school, Mr. Anjum Masood, is requested for welcome address. Sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I welcome Mr. Hassan Wazir, Charge Affairs, Embassy of Pakistan to the state of Kuwait as a chief guest, and Mr. Tariq Mashari Al-Hussaini, the guest of honor. The distinguished guests, Mr. Andrew Glass, Country Director, British Council, and Bill Gibson from Al-Ghanam Industries, and are the co-sponsor of the event. Gibson, thank you very much. It's a wonderful evening to interact the views with honorable guests and the opportunity to congratulate young talent declared successful by ACCA, the largest globally recognized professional accounting body of UK, founded in 1904 as non-business organization. Education is vital and primary objective of any education institution. Career building of young generation is closely connected to this primary objective. We have to go ahead to transform the society well-educated, civilized, and ethical, which is the demand of the era. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to work hard jointly for the noble cause. The interaction of educators and commercial organizations is extremely important to impart the right skill, what exactly is required in maintaining good corporate governance and compliance of international standards in business. We are ready on our part and looking for your active participation to shape the right path. International School of Pakistan is recognized by its dedicated team, right from its owner, Mr. Abdullah Rashid Al-Fati, to its excellent faculty and the supporting staff. It is a result-oriented institution since 1975. Many of our ex-students who are now finance and audit experts are present here, which makes me proud to say, Alhamdulillah, we are on our way to discharge our responsibilities. Congratulations to the awardees and their parents to share the moments of celebration. Let us join our hands to go further by sharing efforts, experiences, and cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy and share the celebrations of the event. Thank you very much. May Allah Almighty bless all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. ACCA is a well-known name on the horizon of professionalism. Finance is required by everyone, but managed by few. The exigency of finance marks an epoch in the discovery of new world. And now, a video film will highlight how ACCA contributes in the development of business and finance education. The video film.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, hello.
You look thoughtful. What's on your mind?
Well, my future actually. What to do next?
You finished school and you're trying to decide on a career.
Yes, well, maybe. There's a lot to think about. Why?
Well, there's a career you can follow that can be found in every type of business or industry you can think of. It's very highly rewarded, and it's a career you'll find anywhere in the world too.
Okay, now you have my attention. But does it have anything to do with what I'm interested in?
Yes, it's almost guaranteed. Everything from small charities to huge sports brands, fashion houses to movies, Every one of them needs talented accountants to save and make money for them.
Accountants? I've never thought of myself working in finance. What does it offer?
Lots of things, and not just a brilliant salary. Firstly, there are these three words: respect, rewards, opportunities.
Keep going. I'm listening.
Firstly, respect. Accountants play a major role in every sector of business. So a career in accountancy will mean you're respected and highly valued in the organisation you work for.
Everyone likes to be valued.
Then there are opportunities and rewards. There are lots of opportunities open to you if you choose accountancy. You can work your way to the top of any organisation. And finally, reward. Both personal and career growth, while at the same time being rewarded financially too.
That's definitely got my attention. Can we start with who you are then, please?
Good question. We are ACCA, or the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, if you want our full title. We are the global body for professional accountants. With us, you can start your journey to becoming a fully qualified professional accountant.
Okay, and what do I gain from qualifying with you?
With the ACCA qualification, you could work at the very top of your chosen industry. ACCA is globally respected, and being qualified with us means you are highly desirable to employers anywhere in the world.
So I basically become fully employable in any area I choose to work in any country. Okay, now I'm really interested. How do I begin?
Where you start your journey with us depends on the qualifications you already have. Graduates with a relevant degree can start straight away with the ACCA qualification at the professional level. So you've already made a great start towards your journey to membership.
Right. And if I were to leave school instead of going to university?
Then, if you have GCSEs and A-levels or equivalent, you can start the ACCA qualification at the fundamentals level.
But what if I want to start and don't have these qualifications?
Not a problem. You can still study with ACCA by starting with our foundation level. It consists of certificates and diplomas you can achieve along the way, and then transfer to the ACCA qualification. You can then work and study to become an ACCA member.
Got it. No matter which point I'm at, I can begin the journey. I like the sound of that.
Yes. Simply put, it's suitable for anyone looking for an introductory qualification in accounting and finance. There are no entry requirements, so it's open to everyone.
Great. Now what does it actually involve? Can you explain a little, please?
Well, as you can see, there are different certificates and diplomas, and they are broadly equivalent to the levels shown here. Because it is open access, you can go straight in at the diploma level.
I guess it would make sense to start at the beginning.
Yes, absolutely. If you don't have any qualifications prior to joining us, we would strongly recommend you start with the introductory certificate and work your way through the different levels. It's clear that students who do go on to perform better in the higher level exams.
Okay, I understand the entry levels now. So tell me what's involved if I start with the introductory certificate.
If you start with the introductory certificate in financial and management accounting, you'll have to pass 2 exams and also a module about professionalism, but I'll explain more about that later.
Look forward to it. So that's 2 exams, then what?
Then, you take the intermediate certificate in financial and management accounting, which involves 2 exams and the professionalism module if you haven't already taken it.
Okay, that all sounds reasonable.
And then, you can do the diploma in accounting and business, which involves passing 3 exams. And don't forget the professionalism module if you haven't completed it already. You see, there's a pattern forming.
Yes, I do. But what is this professionalism module you keep referring to?
Foundations in Professionalism is an online interactive module. You only need to complete once. ACCA has a duty to ensure that all of its members act in an ethical and professional manner. So it's important you understand how to act accordingly, even when you are first starting out.
You're right, it is very important. Okay, what next? Am I now a qualified accountant?
Well, you're on the right track. Now you can transfer to the ACCA qualification and continue your journey to becoming a qualified accountant. You can also achieve an advanced diploma and BSc degree along the way.
A degree and a diploma? That's great. So how and where do I study?
With ACCA, it's all about flexibility. You can study from anywhere in the world, at your own pace. Full-time, part-time, online, distance learning, or attend classes offered by a tuition provider. You can find a list of ACCA-approved providers on our website, along with details of study materials and other options available.
And what support can I expect from ACCA? How do you help me along the way?
We are here for you every step of the journey. ACCA will provide you with a whole range of resources and support as you study towards gaining your qualifications with us. It can be a challenging journey, but incredibly rewarding too.
I see. And how does the support work? Tell me more.
You will have access to detailed syllabuses, study guides, examiners' reports and interviews, as well as an online magazine which provides lots of study tips and articles to help you prepare for the exams. You can network with other students too, online and at face-to-face events.
Got it. Support at every level. And how can I contact ACCA if I have some questions right now or after I've become a student?
Then you have ACCA Connect, our global customer service centre. We're basically there for you, on the phone or by email, 24/7, 365 days a year.
Looks like you'll be there when I need you. So, that's it. I've decided to go for it. What next?
Brilliant! Now you've decided to start your journey in accounting and finance with ACCA. The very next thing you need to do is apply to become a student.
Great. How do I do that?
Simply register online here. It's the quickest and easiest way.
Nice and easy. Thank you.
To sum up, accountancy provides you with lots of career opportunities, and ACCA is known and respected around the world. It's a great career choice.
Nice. There's obviously a lot involved, so where can I find out more information?
Go to accaglobal.com. There's more to find out, but I hope you get a good idea of what's possible for you to achieve. So, from everyone at ACCA, we wish you every success on your journey.
I'll be in contact soon. Thank you.
Wow, that was impressive. I think I should be the next student applying for ACCA. All right, in today's world, girls are equally competent with boys. May it be submarine captains or F-16 pilots. Girls have excelled in every field. Dua Nizamuddin, an Indian national, has been a topper in school. Now she has opted for a career in accountancy and finance. I request her to come and express her views on behalf of the students of ACCA. Dua Nizamuddin. Put your hands together for Dua, please.
A very good evening to one and all. It is a huge honor to stand here today and express my views on behalf of the students of professional education in business and finance. After graduating from high school, we all were desperately hunting down for study options in Kuwait. On one hand, we wanted quality education that is internationally accredited, and on the other, a proper college ambience. Knowing the limited options in Kuwait, it was a very difficult choice. This is where ACCA came to our rescue. I'm at an early stage of ACCA, doing my fundamentals, leading to a graduating degree in applied accounting. Although I took accounts as major in my high school, I was really surprised to see the difference between the traditional and the professional approach of the same subject. Like, this profession is considered a very male-dominated profession earlier. But now, if you see, we are so inspired by the high-profile female finance and audit experts. Therefore, what I assess is that it is the driving force of any business, no matter what the size is. As we progress with the exams, we realize that professional studies are very logical and practical. It requires thorough studies and effective time management to cope up with it. And as we saw in the presentation, the global recognition that ACCA has, it has opened up various corporate avenues for us to choose from.
Inspired by my seniors, I am looking forward to a career in audit myself. To conclude, I would like to say that it is a matter of great pride for us, the students and our parents, to be affiliated with such a professional team. We are really thankful to the organizers of this event for providing us an opportunity to meet the experts and get to know their views. Thank you very much.
I hope she excels in every field. Audit is a technical term that takes place where accounting ends. I request Saad Ali Shahid, on behalf of S&O Consulting member of Geneva Group International, to share the skill and experience with the audience as a certified internal auditor. Saad Ali Shahid.
Honorable guests, dear students, and my colleagues, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to express my personal view and experience on working with S&O Consulting. I would like to congratulate the ACCA affiliates recently qualified and the FIA finalists who are on their way to success. Now, I'm aware that the recently qualified ACCAs are full of enthusiasm and hope. Hope that they would gain greater experience as they progress through their working career. Hope that they would be recognized as an individual. Hope that they can contribute towards the achievement of their clients' objectives. Some of you might be interested in external audit, others might be interested in risk management, whereas the latter would be in internal audit. Now, to sum this up, it is of utmost importance that you start your career with one of the best chosen company. Consider the following questions. Will I be recognized and valued as an individual in my employer's company? Will I be given an opportunity to learn and not just follow orders that which is delegated by the seniors? Will I have a growth potential to be a part of a greater designation in the employer's company? And finally, what industries will I work for during my work? Now, if you notice something, I haven't spoken about the financial benefits. The reason is that at this point on your initial career, financial benefits is not important. To sum things up, it's important for you to have information and experience. The equation is information plus experience equals knowledge. According to me, you have one of the best information there is available in Kuwait. What you need is world-class experience. With this, I would like to close the topic on my personal experience and introduce my firm, S&O Consulting. S&O Consulting is an independent member of Geneva Group International. The statistics state that Geneva Group International has more than 592 member offices and has presence in more than 101 countries. Geneva Group has been ranked 6th largest globally in accordance with the UK Accountancy magazine. I've been in this firm for more than 3 years now, and every single day I wake up with a positive attitude to learn something new in this dynamic and versatile industry. It's an honor and privilege to be a part of this education institute and contribute towards the success of the students. Thank you.
Foundation Accountancy, commonly known as FIA, is the first stage towards university degree as well as professional qualifications in business and finance. It is the gateway for the students, leading them to graduation and affiliation to fully qualified ACCA. Now I request Mr. Peter Obeno, Head of Compliance Department, Al Ghanim Industries, and Mr. Sifte Sheikh, Vice Chairman of ACCA Members Advisory Committee, to please come on stage and award the students who have passed their FIA with flying colors. So please. The very first student to receive her award is Ms. Maisha Masood. Turn to glorious success, and Mubin Hussain has proved it. She is a submissive, socialist, very hardworking girl. Congratulations. Our next student is a very sober, industrious and determined to achieve his goals. Hassan Hafiz, please come forward and receive your award. I now call Arsalan Ahmed, who has been a very punctual and obedient student. He's career-oriented and sky is his limit.
Hassan Chaudhary, the young, talented ex-student of International School of Pakistan, Chairman of ACCA, members of Advisory Committee, Senior Manager Assurance and Advisory Services in big audit firm E&Y Ernst & Young. With him, I will call Mr. Mohammad Nasir Surkho, CPA, the Executive Partner and S&O Consultant. Now I'll start with the most active, smart, very social and ambitious boy, Umar Mirza. A very regular but a little introvert and complacent Fezan Alim. Youngest intelligent student with outstanding results, Sheikh Hamad. He has been my student as well. An obedient, efficient and a boy with a fighting spirit, Hassan Bilal. And now over to girls, ethical and very religious, motivated. I hope she has come. Hessa Javed. Yes, she's here. I'm admiring the girls' attire. A girl with lot of creativity, perceptive and cordial, Dua Nizamuddin. Very punctual girl, hardworking and sober, Anam Javed. Career-oriented, very well-mannered and a motivated sweet girl, Alia Hayat. Thank you, sir. Mr. Hassan, would you like to enlighten us with your few words? Thank you.
I will read somewhere, and I would especially thanks the qualification, that has sort of made me reach not to where I want to be, but at least to a decent start. I'll just like to just briefly talk more about ACCA. ACCA supports around 154,000 members across the globe. We have around 432,000 students in 170 countries. We have around 100 regional offices across the globe, and in Kuwait we have around 108 members and affiliates with 585 students. So it's not a bad number given the small country like Kuwait, but of course we expect these numbers to grow as we move on. Recently, we, with the support of some of the ACCA members and of course ACCA, we were able to establish the Members Advisory Committee called MAC. Some of the reason we wanted to establish such a committee was, there were so many issues a lot of students or members were facing, like getting the right support, if they wanted some sort of counseling, there were always confusions, where really to go. So we thought of establishing this committee where some of the brief agenda would be to, strategic development of the ACCA as a whole, to current and future issues affecting the network of ACCA members, raising the ACCA profile across different organizations within Kuwait. I mean, when I started my career, there were hardly any organization which even knew what ACCA is. And for sure I can say now, most of the multinationals and bigger listed entities in Kuwait, they definitely recognize ACCA. Again, creating opportunities for the ACCA students and members as a whole, and supporting ACCA students affiliates through access to the member network. That could be career opportunities, job opportunities, and so forth. Right? Lastly, I just want to conclude by saying that I truly believe that one of the one follows if one follows its own passion, especially in the field of accountancy, if you're keen to achieve this qualification, it will definitely make a big difference in your life and as well as your professional career. Yeah, I wish all the best to all the students who have passed, and all the best.
Thank you, Mr. Hassan. Al-Ghanim Industries is a group of diversified business which has created thousands of job opportunities. I would like to request Mr. Bill Gibson, Group Head of Internal Audit, Compliance and Risk Management, Al-Ghanim Industries, to enlighten us with his views. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Gibson.
Good evening, everyone. This is the second year. It's a privilege to be here. Congratulations to all of you. I was thinking about what I'd speak about. I'm really keen on ethics, and so what I did was I looked up one of my favorite economists to see if he's got any quotes out there. And I don't know if you're familiar with Alan Greenspan, who was the chairman of the Federal Reserve. He's no longer the chairman of the Federal Reserve, but he's somebody that is very important, and I think that it's inspirational. But I'm going to read this quote with respect to ethics and honest dealing to you. And here it goes. Alan Greenspan said, "I have found no greater satisfaction than achieving success through honest dealings and strict adherence to the view that, for you to gain, those you deal with should gain as well." So what does that mean to you? I'll tell you what it means to me. It means that through honest dealings, ethical and honest dealings, you can be successful and everybody wins. You will have a lot of challenges out there, especially in accountancy. So I'll give you an example. Is this still working? Can you hear me? Okay. I'll give you an example. I have a lot of these. I started earlier on in my career. I was training to be a branch manager at a consumer lending company. And one of the things that they like to do, this wasn't a bank, this is a secondary lender. One of the things that they like to do is, the interest rates are high, so let me put that into perspective. There's state maximum, I'm not going to tell you because you'll be just so appalled. So you're lending to consumers at very high interest rates. And one of the things they like, what they taught you is to avoid discussing the interest rate with your customer, okay? Well, that kind of felt wrong, So if you look at it, my scorecard was based on how many loans you make. So basically my compensation is directly related to how many loans I make at these interest rates. So what I decided to do was, well, I'm going to disclose these interest rates to the people, and I'm going to take it for what it's worth. So lo and behold, I was honest with them, explained to them the reason why they're getting this exorbitant rate, and the criteria, what we evaluated, this kind of thing. They're based on their credit worthiness and all this. I got 0 customer complaints regarding the interest rate. 0. And I received the highest bonuses because I had the most volume for the loans that I closed. And that was through word of mouth, because I didn't lie to people. So you don't have to be deceptive. So this is what I'm trying to say is, when you're honest and ethical in your dealings, everybody wins. With that said, I have something a little different. I know I have 1 or 2 minutes, but I'd like to call up Urtuza, who works for our team. He's one of our shining stars. And he was graduated a couple years ago with you guys. And I thought it would be appropriate for him to be able to give you a little bit of view on his experiences after his graduation. So with that said, Radisson.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to say special thanks to Bill. Thank you so much for proving that good things still do come in small packages. I would also like to say thanks to Shoaib and Bill for giving me this opportunity to express my views about professional accountancy in front of such honorable guests. The professional ethics which Bill mentioned, the importance of professional ethics, can also be highlighted by the fact that the video we saw a few moments ago made sure that all the students of ACCA cover or clear a professional ethics module before they were awarded professional qualifications. This proves that professional ethics are a key item or a key factor for grooming a true professional. And also another very important factor, another also very noticeable feature of the video, apart from the classic British accent, was the fact that it promised three things to young students. It promised them respect, opportunity, and reward. So me being an ACCA affiliate, I can look back and assess whether being an accounting professional has actually fulfilled these promises or not. I would like to share a practical experience. One day, one of my managers came to me and he said he was facing an accounting issue and he wanted an advice. So he came to me and he said, "You are a qualified professional and I need your advice." So my manager, who had an experience of 10 years, came to me, a young professional with far less experience than he had, and he expected good opinion and good advice from me. So that is the level of respect, that is the level of respect, and that is the value of a professional qualification. Secondly, it promised opportunity. I am currently working in online industries, but I started my career with Ernst & Young, which is one of the big 4 audit firms. I joined as an intern. There were 14 other candidates with me. And out of the total 15 people, only 3 of us were offered permanent contracts. And all 3 of us, only 3 of us were ACCA qualified. So being professionally qualified gave us the competitive advantage over others and helped us avail that opportunity. The last point, the last promise was reward. And it's common knowledge that accounting professionals, and especially auditors, are highly paid professionals. And it's not always about the financial rewards. The self-satisfaction and the respect you gain cannot be quantified into financial terms, and these are priceless. So now when I look back and I see myself as a professional, I can say that all these promises have been fulfilled. I would like to conclude by congratulating all the successful students. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for being here, especially the teachers. Sir Akil, Mr. Afkat, for making this possible year after year. And thank you very much. I hope you will have a great evening. Thank you.
And now for the epic commendations for our crowned students at ACCA level, I request our honourable guest, Mr. Andrew Glass, Country Director of British Council, to come up on the stage and accompany. So you will award to those who have attempted many examinations in diversified subjects related to large-scale complex businesses with confidence and patience, and finally declared ACCA affiliates. The young talented name who has become a role model of inspiration for many girl students, she has attempted 20 papers successfully in her first attempt, the one who diverted her career from science to accountancy and finance, Nimra Naeem. Congratulations, dear. A promising young boy who has always met challenges with determination and confidence. A very humble, a very obedient, a very dear Mubashir Hussain, ACCA affiliate. To laugh often and love much. win the respect of intelligent persons, an affection of children, to earn the approbation of honest citizens and endure the betrayal of false friends, to have fallen and risen up again, to know even when life has breathed easier because you have lived, to have struggled and struggled till the last axe in the tree. This is what success is. This is what success is. Congratulations, Mubashir. Congratulations, Nimra.
Such a proud moment for the parents as well as the students. Kuwait is our second homeland. It has always given us all the opportunities to prosper with dignity. We respect and pray for its stability and exorbitance among all other nations. As a small gesture of love for Kuwait, here comes a group of girls to present a national song prepared by our very enthusiastic, zealous and evergreen Mrs. Shaista Tahir.
Something is coming up. A great service to the international community it is rendering without any discrimination. The country director of British Council Kuwait, Mr. Andrew Gass, is requested to come on the stage to express his valuable views. Sir.
Sometimes think the hardest thing about speaking in public is getting the microphone in the right position, getting it at the right height for you. This is probably a bit lower, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Good evening, everybody, and I'm very pleased to be here at the award ceremony of the International School of Pakistan this evening. First of all, I'd like to start by congratulating everybody who's received a diploma this evening. I know how much work goes into that, and to students, but of course it's the parents as well, and it's the teachers, it's the administrative and management staff of the school, it's everybody involved in the process, and that's probably all of you in the room, and many people who are not in the room have also contributed to the success of every student this evening, so well done. One of the words, I think I'm about speaker number 7, I think, and one of the words which, well, the one word I've heard from everybody's lips and repeated from everybody's lips is the word opportunity. That seems to be the theme of the evening, and funnily enough, the British Council, which is this year celebrating its 80th anniversary, not 80th in Kuwait, we've been here since around 1956, so we're a bit younger in Kuwait, but globally we started 80 years ago. Our 2 words in our mission, if you like, are about creating opportunity and about building trust between the countries we work with and the peoples we work with. And every person who takes an examination, every person who comes to us to do an English course or to take part in a cultural event or anything else, we've got a young entrepreneurs network we recently started. We work in many different areas. Those are all little opportunities that, and sometimes big opportunities that we are proud to create for people. And the other part of that is trust. You've put your trust in a British exam by taking ACCA, and I'd like to thank you for doing that. I must say I was really impressed by the video this evening. What a really nice piece of advertising, if you like, it was for ACCA. The way it really spoke to the potential student. You know, she had all her questions, she had her doubts maybe, she had her worries, she had her aspirations. And all those questions were really nicely answered, I think. International School of, we were talking about 80 years before. International School of Pakistan has been one of our main partners for 1/5 of that time, for the last 16 years. They were one of the first schools in Kuwait to offer both Cambridge International and EdXL examinations. And we've built a really strong relationship over these 16 years, particularly since they started as a training provider and examinations provider for ACCA back in 2001. So I hope that relationship can continue for many years into the future. Going back to the video again, it talks about respect, opportunities and reward. We've talked a bit about opportunities, I think respect, they presented that very well in the film. And reward, I think, is, you know, we all think of different things in terms of reward, about what gets you up in the morning, what satisfies you at the end of a working day or at the end of a working week. Sometimes it can be little things, sometimes it can be big things. But I think really for me it's that you've actually done in a particular day or a particular week, you've done something good, something that makes a difference to someone's life. You've created an opportunity, you've given somebody a chance. And for me that has to be one of the most rewarding parts of my job and probably any job. So I'd like to finish off by, again, congratulating you all and wishing you lots of success and lots of rewards of all sorts in your professional careers. Thank you.
I humbly request Mr. Anjum Masood, Principal International School of Pakistan, and the most worthy Rashid Abdullah Fedi to come on stage to present the mementos to the honorable guests for sparing their valuable time to support the outstanding students and sharing these glorious moments with their parents. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for I first call upon Mr. Tariq Mishari Al-Hussaini, Certified Public Accountant, qualified from UK and USA, Managing Partner of S&O Consulting, Independent Member of Geneva Group International. Sir, please. Country Director, British Council, Kuwait. Mr. Bill Gibson, Group Head of Internal Audit, Compliance and Risk Management, Al-Ghanib Industries. I request Mr. Hassan Wazir, Charge d'Affaires, Embassy of Pakistan to the State of Kuwait. Mr. Muhammad Nasser Surkho, CPA, the Executive Partner, S&O Consultant. I thank all our honorable guests for sparing such valuable time of theirs to share these glorious moments with all the parents and the students. Thank you so much.
Pakistan in Kuwait has always played a very vigilant role in promoting higher education in all fields. Now, I request Mr. Hassan Wazir, Shah d'Affaires, Embassy of Pakistan to State of Kuwait to kindly enlighten us with his worthy words of wisdom. Sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much. First of all, I convey my congratulations to the Pakistan International School Principal Mr. Anjum Masood and Honor Mr. Rashid for their dedication in the field of education, which the school which has been providing education to the students, to the people, community, different communities and different people in Kuwait, particularly the Pakistanis and Kuwaitis. So they are doing their job very well. Regarding accounting in different fields, marketing, finance, etc., I must refer your attention to one of important name in our Islamic history, and his name is Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam. Just by telling you that the profession of accounting is a sacred profession, there is no doubt it is a humble profession. Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam was appointed to the job when he was required, because there was a drought, and then he had the knowledge and he was a gardener, because he says inni hafizun alim, he had the knowledge and he was like a gardener of the trust of the people and of that era. So accounting, I think, is a sacred profession and it plays its role in all its fields. I also offer my congratulations to all the successful candidates who have achieved the rewards in various fields of education, diploma, marketing, FIA, etc. Pakistan Embassy here in Kuwait will always be there to support the people who are involved in education, and especially the schools here, and we will be here to assist every countryman in all respect that is possible. Thank you very much.
And now, most humbly, I request Mr. Tariq Masheri Al-Husseini, Certified Public Accountant, well qualified from UK and USA, Managing Partner of SNO Consulting, Independent Member of Geneva Group International. Please come up on the stage with Mr. Hassan Wazir, Charge Affairs of Pakistan Embassy, for the acknowledgement of very hard work, devoted and sincere efforts in promotion of professional education, the great contribution they are making. First of all, I will call Mr. Rashid Abdullah Faiti,
Next I call Mrs. Ruhina Ali, one of your favorite teachers. Congratulations, ma'am.
and now Mrs. Shafkat Hussain. My very dear student, Mr. Saad Ali. My very dear co-pilot, without whom I'm nowhere, Mrs. Sadia Tasadduk. And a better half, Sir Tasadduk Hussain. Thank you, sir. And now we have a little poem from our dear Mrs. Sadia Tasadduk.
A few words to all the teachers who have made it possible. Each one of them is a teacher for all seasons. A teacher like spring, who nurtures new green sprouts, encourages and leads them whenever they have doubts. A teacher like summer, whose sunny temperament makes studying a pleasure, preventing discontent. A teacher like fall, with methods crisp and clear, lessons of bright colors and a happy atmosphere. A teacher like winter, while it's snowing hard outside, keeping students comfortable as a warm and helpful guide. Teachers, you do all these things with a pleasant attitude. You are teachers for all seasons, and you have our gratitude.
Need a little help, Miss Shafkat, chairs for the photo session. Yeah. Call one group, and we will have photo session with the boys and the girls. We need 4 chairs here. Mr. Fahad Mahmood, Mr. Sheikh Ahmad, Mr. Umar Mirza, Mr. Hassan Bilal, and Mr. Faizan Ali. Looking very smart, and now we need a sweet smile also. Say cheese, paneer. And now the next group. Sir, please ask.
The next group is for the girls. I would like to call Ms. Maisha Masood,
Sir Rana Ijaz, Sadia Begum. Today you are all care of. Suriname Ijaz. Sir Saad.
The international school at its height, no matter it was the Pakistani system or the British system. The students of ISCP excelled everywhere. It is really his devotion and the dedicated efforts of the team We introduced ACCA in 2001. It was the support of British Consul. It was the support of Pakistan Embassy. And it was the support of the parents that brought these results. I'm thankful to everyone who participated in this event. I'm thankful to the parents. I'm thankful to the students who contributed their hard work a lot. And I'm very much thankful to Mr. Tariq Al-Bashari, who has kindly consented to participate in this event. My special thanks is for Mr. Bill Gibson, who has agreed for co-sponsorship of this event. A big hand for Al-Ghanim. We are doing our best and we are determined to do best. Thank you very much for the attendance, for the participation, and I'm very much thankful of all organizers who have organized this wonderful evening for all of us. Thank you very much.
As a token of appreciation from all the students, we would like to present Sir Akil with a memento for all the efforts he put together to bring us to this stage today. Thank you so much, Sir Akil. A round of applause, please.
I request all who dedicated their efforts to come and celebrate these moments.
Happy family. Please.
And now for our very favorite, Ms. Shafqat ma'am. Thank you so much from all the students for all the effort you put behind us. Please accept the reward from us. Thank you, everyone.
This we come to the end of the program. Thank you very much. And we will end our program with the national anthem of Pakistan. Let's all rise to pay respect to the national anthem of Pakistan.